And we're back. Welcome back, Russ.
Welcome back to your own home, Matt.
Thank you. Thank you. We've been gone for quite so long, and we are so glad to be back with, I don't know, like 5,000 titles to cover.
It's a lot of movies.
There's a lot of physical media channels out there, and we appreciate you coming and visiting with us and returning and waiting as long as you did to see our lovely faces one more time. If you are new, welcome. I am Matt, and this is Russ. We're your 4K Kings, and we're covering mainly physical media news as well as movie news in general, and I don't know, anything else that we really enjoy, really love.
And we need your subscription to survive.
If you like what you see here, please throw us a comment. Consider subscribing, maybe, if you'd like. If you're watching this, check us out on Spotify. If you are listening to this on Spotify, come on over and check out this YouTube page that we got.
It's pretty good.
It's good. I like it. Last week we were on break. We missed a ton, as we mentioned. Right before we left, however, we did a drive unboxing. If you haven't checked that out, please check out that video. And we threw a contest out there to everyone to help us get to our next milestone, which is 2,000 subscribers. Mm-hmm. And if you can help us get there by spreading the word, or for any of you that are out there that have yet to click that button, please consider doing that. We're going to give away an extra copy of the Drive 4K from Second Sight.
Word on the street also is that this is the greatest unboxing ever. There are no other unboxing videos that compare.
Yeah, I heard the exact same thing. Not only was it the best release of the year so far, but it was the best unboxing of the year so far. And it's got one of the best contests of the year so far. If you leave us a comment on that video, we will take a look at that once we get to that 2,000 and pick our funniest, our best, our favorite, whatever you might want to call it, and throw that copy your way.
Personally, I'm looking for the comment that makes me cry.
Any dreams you have, or plans, or hopes for your future, I think you're going to have to put that on hold. For the rest of your life, you're going to be looking over your shoulder.
This week, we have got a lot of blue news to cover, like Army of Darkness in 4K, The Lost Boys in 4K, Poltergeist in 4K, The Godfather. There's been a Halloween box set announced, Night of the Living Dead, Lost Highway, Videodrome, and so much more. We're also going to be discussing new releases of Child's Play, Heat. We're also going to give our recommendations of the week and talk briefly about our Criterion sale haul, which, Russ, I know we put up a little video not that long ago just being excited about the Criterion sale. We went through our recommendations and things that we personally were going to get. When we actually go to pick up these titles, we were hoping to do a video of this, run through the store. We were actually really excited to do that, but turns out the two Barnes & Nobles in this area have not only decreased their Criterion section by at least half, it now lives behind the counter. So I don't know, maybe, where you guys live, there might be a different Barnes & Noble that kind of has like a section for you to browse, but you actually had to request, which ones you wanted, and someone would go and get them for you. And the second place I called, they actually said that they only really order their Criterion titles around the time of the sale, and they only buy the ones that they feel are the most popular. So it's not like they have some big selection. They're just trying to make sales.
Who decides that? Like the general manager at Barnes & Noble? What are they just going to order? The Breakfast Club?
Exactly. So it was a bit of a bummer.
We might as well just call this the Amazon sale now.
I mean, that's how I ended up
because they price match. They drop all the prices in July to match Barnes & Noble, and if Barnes & Noble can't be bothered to participate, we can't either.
No, so I did Amazon, and so I got significantly less titles than I probably would have had I been in store, because I thought that would have been pretty cool, but I know...
What did you get?
I got Raging Bull, I got Thief, I got the Umbrellas of Cherbourg, I got Something Wild, Cherbourg, and I got Crash as well, which I haven't watched yet. I also pre-ordered Exotica, which I'm excited for it to come in September. What about you, Russ? What did you pick up?
See, I like the excitement of going into that store and picking it up. So I was disappointed. I ended up just ordering Raging Bull on 4K. Yeah, because and honestly, it's these kind of practices that it really
ruins the fun.
It uninspires you. It turns you off to participate.
I was ready to have fun.
Like, I don't give a damn about Barnes & Noble outside of this sale. I could care less about them.
They lost me as a customer.
Who reads? I don't even know how to read, man.
They lost me as a customer. But anyway,
and I was
only going there twice a year, and they've lost that twice a year. Anyway, let's get into some blue news.
Poltergeist. It knows what scares you.
The first thing is an update to something that we covered a little while ago when it was just a rumor, and that's the Poltergeist 4K, their 40th anniversary edition. So now it's dated, and it's got all the details that you would ever want to know. And it's out September 20th. And unfortunately, as you could have expected, the 40th anniversary isn't really receiving any real care or love. It's not being celebrated in any real meaningful way. But it is just getting a 4K restoration, so maybe it's going to be a really good upgrade. And the features include a previous making of documentary that only appeared on Laserdisc.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is. And then a previously released documentary on real-life ghosts. Lame. That was actually on the 25th anniversary digibook, which is the one that I have. The literal only feature is about real-life ghost hunting.
That's the same edition I have as well.
Yeah, lame. Well, honestly, the real tragedy is how these are being released.
It knows what scares you.
Here's the regular edition.
What the fuck is that?
And, I mean, I know likeness rights are hard to get, but they managed to snag Craig T. Nelson's ass.
No, but I never heard anything about it, though.
Well, it's not the sort of thing one goes around advertising on a billboard or on the side of a bus. What are you worried about?
They can't always get likeness rights of people. They were able to get his ass, and
Dude,
that's
slow
it.
down, Matt. I'll get to Craig T. Nelson's ass. This doesn't even look like the house. What are these lancers? What am I looking at? If you just showed me that photo without the title on it, I wouldn't guess Poltergeist in a million years.
No.
Dude, that's contender for worst of the year.
The Steelbook counterpart, which is this one, where you Best Buy and Zavvi and so forth, is this just illustration of Jo Beth Williams climbing out of the pool, which, I mean, you got the tree here. Again, if you just saw this image, you would know this is an iconic scene, but it's kind of a, I don't know that it's the right scene for cover art. I mean, I think they're just throwing whatever is out there that no one's done yet.
Nobody's complained until now.
Honestly, if they would have took an actual shot from that scene of her in the pool with it and just kind of like spliced it up a bit, that would have looked cool.
But then Zavvi comes along, not to be outdone, and they're the ones that are going to put out the Ultimate Collector's Edition. And the only marks I'll give Zavvi
What's that going to
here,
have? Heather O'Rourke's death certificate on the cover?
included inside in an envelope. This, at least, they're giving you the original box art with the pool scene steel on the inside. And I feel like that's the only saving grace here. I mean, they give you all the normal stuff. You get the photos, you get the posters, a booklet, and all that stuff. And I'm sure it's nice. It roughly ends up being $50 before shipping. I feel like this is the only passable option if you're judging this based on art alone.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shame that the regular editions have shitty art. It sucks that if you really want something that looks like it should, you have to pay $50-something.
It knows what scares you.
I have the Scream Factory special editions, and Poltergeist 1 and 2 were never in like my top favorite. I was never enamored with them the same way other people are. I respect them. I dig them. I like them enough to own them. I don't like them enough to pay $52.
Craig T. Nelson's ass wouldn't persuade you to get the regular
Craig
edition?
T. Nelson's ass can persuade me to do anything, man.
Well, let's switch gears over to The Lost Boys, because this is yet another disaster, I feel like. So this is out September 20th, same day as the Poltergeist, and it's arriving, again, new 4K restoration of the film, HDR, DTS, HD Master Track. It's all the same stuff. It's all Warner Brothers, all the same stuff. No new features included. It basically comes with everything that has already come before it, which is pretty much to be expected. But once again, it's just this artwork. First, here's the regular edition, where you lose the iconic title card and the title treatment, and again, it's blue. It's some blue thing where the posters, everything I've ever seen for this movie is just a red and black.
Even
image.
the movie itself
is red and black.
Feels red and black. Like the whole climax at the end of the film in that living room, it might as well have been in hell. This looks like fucking Twilight.
It does. And I think someone made a comment that I liked where it said the font looks like it's made out of Legos. And it just kind of, it does. It just looks dumb. So then you've got the Steelbook that they're putting out, which is of Michael's face, again, blue. Like you said, it's Twilight-esque, and the bridge scene's in his glasses. It's at least you have the title card back. Between that and this one, so far, I feel like this is the better one.
And that's not saying much.
It's not. So then you go over to Zavvi, who once again has got the Ultimate Collector's Edition,
Is
and
it the
they're giving
original
you
artwork?
It is not. It's some other terrible artwork. I think this one looks even dumber. I mean, it's some It looks like a comic book illustration or something.
does.
You know, that's
It
what they're
does.
kind of going with.
Anime Lost Boys.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. If the original title card was there, maybe I would consider this Abomination drawing. But because that's on there, it really just spoils it for me, I think. It comes with all the usual stuff, a 32-page book and 8 character cards, 2-sided poster, an original, and this other one that's got like Japanese writing on it, I think that is. I mean, it's a nice package. If the box was different, if the art was different, I'd be more into it. I don't know which of either the Poltergeist or that one I might pick up.
Don't bother.
I'm not even sure at this point, but I really just disappointed in general with how all that art turned out. You know, we're big into art here. We talk about it nearly every time. I think most people out there are. They want something that looks good on their
If you're
damn
paying
shelf.
$52,
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if that was in a bargain bin and it was like $10 and I'm like, cool, I'll get the Lost Boys in 4K, but the art sucks. That's a no-brainer. Pick it up.
Yep.
$52. Nah,
No, thank
you better sell me.
No shit.